Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is SimplyKrystelle. Today's video, I'm going to be trying new makeup from Ulta. I'm going to be trying new drugstore makeup. Well, new drugstore makeup to me. These products, some of them are new releases, but some of them are not. But I'm going to be doing a full face of all new drugstore products that I picked up at Ulta. So if you want to see all of these drugstore products, then just keep watching. So I completely forgot to do my eyebrows, but I'll just do my eyebrows later on. I'll do them before I do my foundation. So the first thing that I did pick up, I picked up actually two concealers. I usually prime my eyes first, but I picked up two concealers. I picked up the Catrice liquid camouflage high coverage concealer. I have it in another shade. It's a little dark. I got the shade Casanova, that's the shade I got, and the other shade I have, I think it's like amber, something like that, and it's too dark for highlighting, so I got this one. And then I saw that e.l.f. has a flawless brightening concealer. Now this is a new product. This is something that was really new and I've never seen it before. And then when I saw it was a brightening concealer, I was like, oh, that's nice, because you know brightening concealers can be nice for the face. So this concealer, it has like this applicator here. I think you push it like a pen and it's supposed to come out. Oh, it's coming out. Okay, so I'm going to use this to prime my eyelids, and I like that. I mean, it's like a pen product. Now I don't know if this is a good concealer or not. I'm gonna try it on my face too, but the product, it takes a little bit long to come out. This is in the shade Deep 50W. It's warm olive undertones. So if you're like more of a golden undertone, I think this would be good for you. This concealer is a little bit more on the watery side. It's not a thick concealer because I feel like as I'm blending it, it's just like blending away. So it's a little thinner. Like it's not as thick as some of my other concealers. So I am gonna go in with another layer of this concealer, just because to me it looks a little bit thin. It looks so weird with my eyebrows on. Now I'm gonna go in with this palette that I picked up. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, and I have mine in Phoenix. Now this is not a new product at all. This product has been out for a very long time, but I really have never tried this palette before. I've never tried any of these NYX Ultimate palettes. Actually, I do. I have like the mini Ultimate one that I did like a rainbow eye look over the summer, but I've never tried one of these. These are pretty pricey. I believe this was $18, which is pretty expensive for a drugstore eyeshadow palette, but I just heard that the pigmentations on these shadows are amazing and that these are such great shadows. So I'm just gonna do a very simple eye look with this. I'm not gonna, you know, talk or anything through it. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in and just speed this part up. The yellows in the palette are not showing up on my skin tone as I thought they would. I'm trying to blend it more and to see if the pigmentation will be there more, but the yellow is not really showing up, and that happens a lot, especially with darker skin. Yellows, we have to like use like a white base, so I should have used a white base with this, but the orange that I used in my crease did show up. But I'm just gonna have to keep going with this look and just create something out of this. So I will say the shimmer shades are really good. Like this pink shimmery shade that I used on my lid is super pretty. And the look wasn't going really where I wanted to go. So what I did is I did take some of that purple, like this plum purple, and I added down the outer V on top of the red that I added because I didn't want the look to be too red. But I'm going to go back and I'm actually going to try to see, maybe I'm going to take this shade and just sweep it over because the yellow is not showing up. So I think with next time with the yellow shades or light shades like that, I think it's best if I use like a white base because it didn't go really how I wanted it to go. So I'm just gonna take that red and just go a little bit more up with it. Okay, so I'm back with my brows on, and now I'm going to take this Flower Beauty primer. I didn't buy a primer. It slipped my mind to purchase a primer when I was doing my order. So I'm just going to use this Flower Beauty Hydrating Primer on my skin. For foundation, I'm taking this Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, and I have mine in the shade 85 Chestnut Beige. Now this is not a new product either. This has been out for a couple of years now, but honestly, by looking at the shade outside of the website, this looks like it's going to be very red on my skin. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna wear it. And I think the applicator is broken because it's not picking up any product. Yeah, this is way too red, and it is fragranced, and I do not like fragranced products. Yeah, this is a pretty red color that I got because this was the only color honestly that I felt like would have worked for me. On the website, this looks more golden and it looks lighter than what they're giving me in person, and this applicator is really hard. Like, it's not picking up the product. Like when I use the squeezy thing, it's not okay. Definitely don't like the applicator, and the shade is very off, and it's fragranced, which I don't like either. But the coverage is very beautiful. I will say it's definitely a nice full, it looks full coverage to me. Just the shade is like, I feel like I look like a tomato, like a brown tomato. Do you see this? I look super red. Look, I look very, very red, very orange. So I'm going to take this concealer. I'm going to take both the Catrice concealer and the e.l.f. Brighten Up concealer, and I'm going to use that underneath my eyes. Maybe this will add some more warmth back into my skin because this foundation shade is really bad. But the coverage of this foundation is super pretty. I didn't get to zoom you guys in, but look at this coverage. Like, the coverage is beautiful. And I only did one layer and it just covered my whole skin. So it's a really great coverage foundation. I just need to go back and probably order the right shade. I also don't know how my skin is going to react to the fragrances that is in the foundation. So we'll see about that. And also, I wanted to also mention that the concealer from Catrice, the liquid camouflage concealer, that does have a fragrance to it as well. I just am always skeptical about makeup with fragrance in it because I'm just afraid that my skin is going to break out from it. Take this brush from ColourPop and blend this concealer in. And when I'm blending it this time, I'm actually going to take it a little bit further just so it can kind of blend into the foundation because the foundation is super red. My under eye looks so much brighter, so it looks better. So I also did pick up this setting powder by Catrice. This is the Baking and Setting Loose Powder. It is mattifying. I think it goes with the whole HD liquid line because it says HD Baking and Setting. So I got mine in the shade Warm Nude. So it's more of like a yellow color. And I love this packaging. Like, can we just like this square, like powdery packaging? I like that. So I think you just twist it. Okay, you twist it. Now it did come like pretty open and crumbled. I have powder everywhere. That's okay. I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm going to put a little bit on my lid here. And you know what I'm gonna do today, guys? I'm going to bake with this. So, and this does not have as strong as a smell as the foundation and concealer. So while my skin is baking, I'm going to take this blush that I picked up from Milani. This is the Cheek Kiss liquid blush. So I have mine in the shade Rose Romance, and it's this beautiful like a pinky plummy shade, and I really like it. So let's see how it works though. I like the shade, but let's see. Okay, it's not a plummy shade. It's more like a watermelon color, I would say, actually. Never mind. I was saying plummy, but it's more watermelon. And let's blend that in. It is pretty thick. I have other liquid blushes that are a little bit more thinner, a little bit more runny. This is more of a thick formula, I would say. But it's really nice. The blush color is really beautiful. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to, oh my god, my skin is welting up, you guys. I just got like a big welt here. What? I'm hoping that this is not from the foundation, but I just got like, I feel like I got a welt here on my skin. Like, do you see that? Like, it's right here. Oh god. Okay. I'm going to dust off the baking powder, and let me just blend everything. But I just got like a welt right here on my skin. I do have allergies too, and my skin does welt up, so it could be from the allergies, but I'm gonna monitor that because that's not good. But I'm gonna take a little bit of the blush and just apply a little bit more. The thing about liquid blushes is they are some of my, I love liquid blushes over powder blushes. I don't know, just something about them. I always feel like they look more natural and they look like it's like a color within your skin. But sometimes you do have to build it up because it can get lost in your skin. Like, it can blend right in, especially since my foundation is more on the red side and my blush is more of a watermelon color, so they'll blend right into each other. But I'm going to monitor that welt right here because I don't know where that came from. I'm hoping, I'm praying it's not from the foundation because I do like the finish of the foundation. So now I'm gonna take this bite size. This is so cute. This is the e.l.f. bite size like a bronzer and highlighter, and I have mine in coconut, and I got this one because this was darkest bronzer that they had, so I decided to take that, and I'm going to bronze up my skin with this shade here. Now I don't know if this will work for me, we'll see. Let me swatch it actually. Okay, it's pretty dark, so it's a little bit on the more red side, and my foundation is on the red side, so it's gonna be looking very red today. The foundation kind of messed up everything because the foundation is wrong in the undertone, so the bronzer is not really showing and then the blush is not really showing, so I think like just the tones are all wrong. But we're gonna keep going with this video. This is why this is a first impression, and now I know, you know, with the shades. And then I'm gonna take this highlighter here, and I don't think this has the color. The highlighter doesn't have a color, but the duo is called the coconut duo, so when you get the duo, you do get both the highlighter and the bronzer. I'm going to take a little bit of that, and we're going to apply that here. That's pretty. The highlighter is really pretty, but I'm scared of this thing on my skin. Now I will say that the highlighter doesn't apply evenly. It applies kind of like close up to my face. It does apply kind of sparse. So just, you know, be aware of that. If you do get this highlighter, it is a little bit more on the sparse side. So now I'm going to go back and smudge. Do you guys see this mess here? I'm going to go back and smudge some of these shades on my lower lash line. And I'll be right back. One of the last things I wanted to try out with you guys is this mascara by Maybelline. This is the Sky High Mascara. Now this has been talked a lot about on TikTok. I've seen a lot of TikToks about this mascara. A lot of people are saying that this is an amazing mascara. So I decided to pick it up and try it. So let's talk about the wand. Ooh, okay, it has a rubbery wand. I prefer mascaras with rubbery wands over the ones with the fiber wands. But let's apply this. I like how the wand is pretty thin. I feel like with me, I'm always like kind of like with my mascara, and it always gets on my lids. So I like how this one, I feel like you can really get into those corners. So the mascara is actually pretty nice. It's very nice. I mean, it's not like a super bold type of mascara, but it's not a bad mascara either. Like it actually like, it was really easy to use, very easy to apply. I think like you just have to go in with a bunch of layers if you really want it to be like more dramatic. And I barely have any lower lash lines. So the last item that I picked up is this right here. This is by Catrice, and this is the Powerful Liquid Lip Balm, and it is in the shade Glossy Apricot. So this is more so a like type of glossy balm. I am going to line my lips, and then I'm going to put this balm on top. That this gloss is a little bit more sheer. It doesn't have a lot of pigment to it. It feels super comfortable though, but it doesn't have a lot of color payoff. So yeah guys, this is it for my full face first impressions of drugstore products that I picked up at Ulta. I really hope you guys liked this first impressions full face drugstore. If you guys want to see more first impressions from me, let me know and I'll get those filmed out for you guys. Let me know what brands you want to see me try or anything like that. And I just love trying new makeup, and especially drugstore makeup. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, wait, don't go yet. I forgot. I have setting spray. So I bought the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm going to set my face. And I'm going to set my face now. I had this in the past a long time ago, but my skin was going through something. So whenever I applied this, it never worked. But I think now that my skin is so much better, I'm pretty sure that this will work better on my skin. And I just sprayed some in my eye. But I'm just gonna let it dry, and now we can close out the video. So again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.